guys, it's Ghost here, and today I'm going to be playing the one game that I have played on the channel before and very clearly disliked. I'm going to be playing some Modern Warfare 2019, if you couldn't already tell. I will say, I'll be the first to say that I don't necessarily like this game all that much. I go back to it maybe once a year, but I kind of do that for most of the games anyway, just to just try them out. See if, I don't know, they tickle my fancy or whatever it may be. But yeah, I don't know. There's something about this game that just doesn't work well with me. I just really don't like the way it feels, and it's just, it's mixed feelings for sure. But yeah, I just wanted to sit back and record for a bit for you guys. It's been, at least at the time I'm recording this, about 2 weeks since I put out the BO7 video. And that was after about, I don't know, maybe a month or two of just complete inactivity for me, that's my bad. Oh my god, I swear I can't get a single video in without at least a little bit of a burp. But yeah, I know it's been a little while since I've put something out, and part of that's just not really having anything to record or any proper footage that I feel would be worth putting into a video. But, damn, I really hard scoped in there. Part of it is because, like, I just don't really have much, like that I have recorded that I'd be like, oh yeah, this is something I would want to have on my channel, and want to put the effort into, like, actually, what's the word? Like, put the actual effort into record, edit, chop, put together and stuff. But another half of it is just pure exhaustion and a little bit of laziness, because I get home from work super late because I'm a closer at my job, and I'm a management position, so I'm constantly running numbers, constantly doing shit and making sure everyone's well informed of stuff. So I'm just trying to make sure that I have enough energy at least to record something coherent. I don't sound like I said this and I'm shooting. Like, I don't want to sound like Joe Biden during his presidency. And like, I don't need to be already less energetic than I've been on the channel recently. So I'd just rather have something a little more substantial than I've had in the past. Damn, I thought it was only one person. But yeah, I just want to be able to, still talk with you guys. But, yeah, just in general, I don't know. I'm starting to ramble again, just with nonsense, but, if you hear me lock in or just quiet up, it's usually because this game requires a lot of focus from me. Damn it, I didn't get the full capture point. Yeah, this game's got a lot of weird memories tied to it. It was definitely the game that everyone was playing aside from, Warzone itself. It was mostly Warzone, to be honest, because its multiplayer was pretty rough on people who were previous COD players. I don't know. I definitely don't miss how this feels. Like, I mean, it's cool to go back to every once in a while, but it's not something I'm like, ooh, I want to go back and play this every day, I feel like I've lost that drive with COD. I don't know. I say that, but I got to Master Prestige before Christmas of the most recent game, so I don't know. Part of the reason was that this game didn't have any prestige, so it kind of discouraged me from really going the way I wanted to take it, like, as a whole. So I don't know. I'm have very complex feelings with this game, and overall, I just think Cold War did a better job at being a fun COD game rather than whatever they tried to do here. It's good that it's good that they made it. I'm not saying that it has no redeemable qualities. The engine was a nice change. But it ended up bringing more harm than good, at least long term. Quick scope. Nice. Damn. I thought I was gonna start a streak. But, yeah, it's just been a weird couple of weeks. Never did I think I'd say this for this year's game. I'm actually looking forward to BO7. Mostly because of the matchmaking changes. I've been so exhausted with the way that the constant forced engagement optimized matchmaking, whatever else they've added to the franchise, has affected my gameplay, because I used to be able to play COD almost up until the next game. Part of it was because they felt distinct enough to feel different, which is why I preferred Cold War to this and Vanguard, because this game and Vanguard feel too similar because they're on the same engine. And although Cold War took a lot of cues from this game, it still had the Treyarch engine, which, I mean, was definitely very outdated. But I still preferred the way it felt compared to, like, what's it called? Still preferred the way it felt in comparison to, like, something from, you know, this engine. But BO7 seems to have a pretty good handle on, at least from the beta, how the minimal optimized matchmaking is done, and it's been so much more fun. I was able to play like I used to, like at least stop a couple more lobbies before getting the matchmaking to kick my butt. I didn't even play a single bit of the like any of the other matchmaking. I didn't touch. I just strictly stayed on the open, and I had much better of a time than I did, I think, on that than I've had on the past 2 or 3 CODs as a whole. Like, I enjoyed 23 for what it was, and what is it? 22 was kind of a wreck. It was, overall, I've grown to not hate it as much. But, I definitely don't like it, you know, especially because of how minimal they added for content. And I was so bored that I felt kind of ripped off of my money because of how little content they pushed out. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go for all the camos. And that's kind of a backwards thing. You think, oh, you like the game so much, you want to play it more and get the camos. But no, if I have enough fun with the game, I don't feel the need to go for collectibles, if that makes sense. It's kind of a backwards mindset, but yeah, it's definitely a little bit of a weird mindset. Witchcraft. It's definitely a bit of a weird mindset there, but yeah, I don't know. It's kind of it's definitely something. It's definitely an emotion. But yeah. I definitely don't miss this game. I'm glad it's glad the lifespan of this game is long over with. Damn, I really whiffed that like crazy. I could have totally no-scoped him, but it just didn't hit. Unfortunate timing. Also, I'm sorry if you hear all the controller clicks in the background. That's the consequence of this game. Just the side cancel, side cancel, side cancel to keep the movement going. Damn, I got naded. Oh yeah, I have a funny story about a couple customers that I've been dealing with recently. So we work at this. It's a food job. It's definitely not the most ideal, but I will say I do get paid a good deal. So I don't really. I'm not too big of a person to complain when because I'm getting paid a good amount, so I feel like I have way less of a right to complain than when I did at the other 2 jobs I worked at, because I was getting massively underpaid for doing, and I wasn't even like, I was doing stuff like two steps above my pay grade. I was doing manager stuff for my team and for whoever asked me to. Meanwhile, I was like first or second step in. I was like, okay, so they have like the bottom, the second, which I was a second tier. Then they have third, fourth, and fifth tier. I was doing like third, fourth, and fifth tier partially jobs while they were barely doing whatever else they were doing, and it was incredibly frustrating because I wasn't making any extra pay. And I found out, I was like, oh, I got a raise because I want to step up. No, they actually ended up raising everyone else's hourly as well, like about a month after I got mine raised. So it was technically for nothing, and they didn't even compensate for mine. So overall, I ended up kind of having my my overall wages were screwed. Moved jobs, lost like, I don't know, maybe 50 cents an hour, which I didn't mind because I thought it would be better. It turned out to be a whole lot worse. Work environment was much more toxic, at least like drama-wise. And my boss was really incompetent, like older Asian dude who just did not understand a lot of things that should factor in when you're like an owner of something, not owner, like a boss of something. Because he was a GM, and what he would do is he would like constantly be, ooh, ow, my eyes. He would constantly be a fucking drag, and he would just like, oh, okay, I hire you for register so you do cooking, like for a lot of the incoming workers or whoever was like before. They're like, yeah, we don't know what the hell's this problem. He just would hire incorrectly. It just wouldn't make sense. He would hire for one thing, and he would be like, okay, you're supposed to do this, we're not going to train you, go. And then would be upset when you didn't know how to do it. It was one of those jobs. And I don't miss it 1 second. Only thing I missed was the free food from there, because the rare time I would be like high on a shift, which I say rare, but it's probably a lot more common than I realize. I would get free food, and it was awesome. It was awesome because I'd just be like, okay, I'm going on a lunch break, and I would just make like fucking. And at the time I wasn't eating much, but once I started working there, I got my grub on for sure. I started eating like crazy, man. I definitely gained a few for sure. Part of it was like stress eating, and the other half of it was like, oh, you know, I'm already here. But yeah. Also, wow, yeah, I'm not surprised we got 725 spammers. God, I hate people like that. It's crazy we have level like 55s. They're not even cracking prestige yet. That's kind of crazy. People are actually still on this game and leveling new accounts. And there's a guy on the enemy team, level 9. That is kind of insane to me. People are actually still trying to grind this game out. Also, you can tell that I've played this because I have the freaking COD mobile watch, as well as the Damascus watch and the little mini-map watch. I used to use the mini-map watch, but there's the mini-map in this game is near pointless because there's no red dots. Okay, there's no red dots until you turn on the UAV, but that pretty much negates the whole purpose of it. Also, the only thing I have for like quote-unquote paid skins is the wood skin right here, because what is it? This came like if you bought Cold War around launch, so I was like, oh yeah, sure, I'll put it on. But yeah, I definitely don't miss a lot of this, and I am glad Warzone 1 is over. People are like, oh, but Verdansk was such a good map. No, it's not. Verdansk is objectively shit, and some of the problems, I say a good half of them, were brought over into the new version. There's like maybe 1 or 2 points of entry for most buildings, which is just terrible design. People can just post up at like a staircase at an angle and just laser someone, and it is the most annoying shit. I will say, thankfully, UAV red dots are back, which should have been how the game stayed. I don't get why they removed it here, but I guess indirectly it gave me like a higher appreciation for the feature as a whole. I have to get used to this again, because in the new CODs you can just press jump to slide, kind of like cancel your slide. Like if I'm trying to slide around the corner, I'll do like that, and then I can jump back around. But you have to tap for crouch instead of just tap jump, which is what you'll see me do a couple times out of just pure habit from the newer games. Because slide canceling is something I think is fine as a movement thing. The act of slide canceling to recharge your tac sprint was what I had a problem with, because it just made the flow of the game feel like shit, and not only did the game already feel kind of fucking sluggish from all the camping and corner fuckers and shotgun spamming retards, it made it a whole lot worse when you're just up here and dealing with this over and over again. Let's see, how fast is this guy's aim? Oh, yeah, I see why he was sitting in a corner. ADS time fucking 3 years into the fucking future, man. Good God. UAV. Oh, didn't even see you there. See, that's what I'm talking about. You could barely see his visibility there. That's actually mental. Part of it's just because, like, I don't know, maybe I'm more blind than I think, but you had to have so many color correction settings on this game, and I remember on PC there was, like, NVIDIA settings, like, best color grading to see enemies in the fucking shit-ass dark. Like, you could probably have a couple skins that just sit here, and I'd probably blend in. Obviously not with this one, because I'm red, and it's not as, you know, able to be blended in with. I can't grab it right now, I don't know. But, yeah. One thing I will say I do miss from this iteration of the IW engine is the ability to actually b-hop when aiming. I don't understand why they felt the need. Actually, no, I do understand why they felt the need to remove that, but I don't understand why they never brought it back. It just felt like an unnecessary, like, permanent exclusion. Because, like, even in BO7 and BO6, you still go like, like it's so slow. It's like that one fucking line from MWR's training camp, the fucking drill sergeant. You crawl like old people screw. Like, it's what it feels like. It's so fucking sluggish and slow. In this game, though, the hopping feels really good. Like, pop, pop. So much better. And you can also use momentum to your advantage, which I do miss. Little bits like that. Like, they had it in Vanguard, too. And I think in Cold War. But, what's it called? Yeah, I definitely don't miss the rest of this engine. The corners like this and all the fucking doors. I will never understand why doors are still in the game. Like, thankfully, BO6 didn't have them on, like, the Nuketown. And they initially did. You can actually see it in the, like, loading screen. They definitely planned to add it. It was definitely an intended thing, but they ended up removing it after people were, I guess, noticing that. And they're like, oh, shit, we should probably just, like, not do that. Which is good. They actually learned. That's one thing I'll say about Treyarch and Sledge. Even if some of their games don't turn out the best, or the most liked by the community, I should say, because I had fun with Black Ops 4, but it just objectively wasn't a good game. What's it called? They still listen to the community for the most part, at least with some. Okay, wait, we got another shotgun spamming retard on the fucking field. They at least follow most of what their community wants. I say most because there's some things that just like old Treyarch was really anti-sniping, and I'll never understand why. Like, they made sniping as hard as possible in those older games. Like, BO1 specifically was just kind of a nightmare. I remember being good at sniping in that game, but it took forever to get the swing of it because of that weird, like, force sway that they would add. It was like, you would aim in and it'd be like, then it would be like normal. But it was so extreme half the time, I just kind of got tired of using it, like, at all. And I was like, I'm just not gonna snipe in this game anymore. Like, it's fine, but I just don't want to have to get used to the sniping for a specific game and then just switch back to the new CODs, you know? One thing I will say is that I do miss pre-patch DSR from BO2. It had 4 in a mag, and yeah, see, that's the fucking problem with the game right fucking there. That fucking corner camping bitch with the Jack 12 Dragon's Breath. You are literally the scum of the... I'm gonna go over there and fucking pound your butthole. Fuck you, sack of shit. Get out the fucking corner. Can't wait to dog on that fucking retard in a second. Holy shit. Anyway, ran over. Got a little heated there. Yeah, you can obviously tell my disdain for people who play like that, but that's what this game fucking encourages. Encourage you to sit in a little corner and play it super safe and just never move. Like this sack of shit right here. Stop fucking hugging corners, you dipshits. Jesus Christ. Screw all of you. Going on a fucking anger rampage right now because you guys suck so bad. Jesus Christ. Let's wait. Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. Just sitting right there, waiting. Oh, y'all are the biggest bunch of fucks I've ever had to deal with. Jesus. I gotta calm down, bro. My fucking blood pressure skyrockets really quick. I don't even think I have high blood pressure. I just get fucking really wired against people like this really fast. Let me throw my fucking radar on so I can deal with these retards. Oh, and we got one camping up top. Alright. Works for me, man. Yeah, sure. Fuck it. Why not? Why don't we just sit in corners because we can't play the game? I'm not even going to say that. It's going to jinx it.
Allied counter UAV activated. UAV is ready for flyover. Kill confirmed.
God, you guys are so fucking annoying, man. Holy shit. Let's get that fucking UAV up. Let's start fucking exposing it. Oh, another one back here? Don't mind if I do. Damn. Oh well. I was on a good streak there for a bit. Probably the best I'm gonna get this gameplay, honestly. I don't play this game enough to be like, oh, I'm wired, bro. Like, this is after a while of not playing this game. God, what a fucking bitch, dude. All up in that corner. Alright. Time to get on the hot mic. Damn, man, that has gotta be the campiest fucking... Oh, I'm muted. I'm retarded. Y'all gotta be some of the campiest motherfuckers I've seen in a long time. Holy shit, bro. This game's been out for 6 fucking years and you retards are still posted up in the corner like it's 2019, bro. Jesus Christ, you guys need to get off some fucking pussy. Alright, well, I think that's enough for this game for the day. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. Make sure to like, subscribe, and enjoy the rest of my videos and the rest of your day. And I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out.